video transmission. I am live. All right, so that means we should be good to go and have people coming on in.
Do I have to worry about the speakers?
The speakers? What do you mean speakers?
Like for your voice coming through, is that going to?
Oh no, it's coming through the mic. Okay. All of it's on mic, so we're good. Oh, and here is my current live stream, and we're live. We are live. Correct.
Cool. Then can I see?
Hi everybody. You see what you're filming right on there.
I'm in the live chat. So
I'm getting that set up. Okay. I am last minute setting up because it's all I know how to do. All right, so we should be good to go. You see people? All right.
Coming in the chat. Yeah.
Dope. All right, then we are good to go. And yes, okay. If you see any super chats, just let me know. Here is the live chat. And hi, people, everybody. Show my face, not the box. You're good. Today, we are going to be unboxing the most expensive books I have ever bought here on the channel. They got sent in from the Folio Society pretty much insanely quickly. We ordered these less than a week ago. Yeah, because I was doing... No, it was 1 week ago, and these got here 2 days ago. So I was doing Fantasy News Gathering, and I saw these, and I was like...
Oh, someone says can't hear you, Daniel.
Yeah, you can. You can hear me. I see you can hear me. That's on you. That's not on me. Oh boy. Hello, Daniel. First time. Is there any other way? Too much money. Oh, okay. You're very, very quiet. Yeah. Well, now I'm not as quiet. How about that?
It says, Palash says increase the sound.
All right, we're increasing the sound a little bit. Thank you for the help, everybody.
Yeah, thanks, everyone.
Gotcha. All right, cool. So, now that should be a bit louder. Hi!
Can everyone hear it?
Increase sound. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. So, we're going to go ahead and see if when I convinced Kayla that I should be able to spend $1,000 with shipping on books, it was worth it or not. And we're going to take this knife and get going here.
Diego says that we can hear you slightly quiet, not too quiet, though.
Okay.
And also someone asked, what kind of knife is that?
This is actually one of my oldest knives. I got this all the way in, like, I want to say I got this in, like, really early high school. And I have just kept on to this little faux switchblade that's not actually a switchblade. You have to manually put it out for, like, 10 years.
It says, how disappointing. No bees today.
No bee. Oh, yeah.
The bee
Wait.
Noises, the buzz.
The buzz is gone?
Yeah, apparently they say no bees, so that's great.
Yay! Okay, great.
Is giving me anxiety, says Joy.
Well, there you go. Oh, I just did that at you. I'm so sorry.
That's aggressive. Also, the address is ripped off and covered?
Yeah, the address is ripped off and covered. And you all can see me right now, right?
Yes.
All right, visuals are good. Let's go ahead and do the best live unboxing that we possibly can. So I actually didn't expect this to come in such a big box. This is maybe the biggest Folio box I have ever gotten, which is saying something. And we're going to go ahead and slicey dicey on in here. Address is torn off. I hope it's not none of the internal packaging, because I've had you weirdos find my address before. And I will say, of all my knives, this one looks the most like it would actually be used in a murder. This looks like a murder knife.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, anyway. All right, here. No.
Everyone, I'm going to try to hold this as steady as possible. I apologize if at any point I shake.
Can I do some book questions? Oh, we're going to do plenty of questions. Don't worry. You all can ask. Kayla's here to read them, and I will be answering anything you all want to throw my way.
Brian asks if you like your keyboard.
I do love my keyboard. I featured that in a recent Christmas gift buyer's guide. So if you are looking to see exactly what I have, go check that on out. Please say his name is Brad.
It is Brian.
Brian! Sorry, I called you Brad.
Also, Megan says, were you a Boy Scout, Daniel? I think you need a knife safety class.
Daniel I'm a Eagle Scout. Everything you see me do, the Boy Scouts have a direct responsibility to, and that includes lots of trauma.
Legally, no.
No, legally, everything I do is their fault. Wow, this is a lot of safety packaging, but I guess for this... Are you ready?
Yeah, hold on. Wait, let me do the... I'm going to rise up with it.
Okay, ready?
Take it out. I don't know why it's the wedding song.
Yeah, you just transition slowly into wedding bells.
So this is the height of it.
Okay.
Wow.
So this actually is surprisingly heavy. It's got some serious weight to it. I don't know which way is top and bottom. I'm gonna assume this is the top because I feel a little thing there, and the circles usually go up top.
I'm disappointed that we can't see Kayla's wonderful face. Trust me, I don't look great right now.
Oh.
I'm in my woodland hobbit mode at the moment.
Okay, I got number of the 750, I think it was. I got number 392.
Ooh.
That's a good number.
Yeah.
I like 392.
Joy says, thick boys with multiple C's. Something's on Kayla's mind. Woo. Oh, I love the... Oh, this is such
Don't
great...
panic.
Wow. Hold on, let me get a full rotation. I'm going to move the screen over here. So, quick thing, I'm going to zoom in for everyone. I'm watching the camera over there. Slowly rotate. Don't panic. It's got sparkles. It's almost fabric material.
Yeah, it's very... Actually, it is fabric. It's just a really tautly stretched fabric, I think.
Yeah,
I'm not
that is
sure.
beautiful. And one more rotation. Okay, and
That's
that
just the
side's
back.
just back.
And then,
This-
what's it say down here? It
Let me
says...
scroll down. I'll go down.
The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Douglas Adams.
It's got a really cool iridescent font, and of course the Folio Society logo's in red on the bottom.
Looks really, really good.
Good sparkle. It's not falling off.
Yeah, it's not coming off of my hands, which is a really big thing for sparkle. A little bit. I got a little bit of sparkles on my hands.
But not much. Sorry for the shake. I'm trying to do my best.
Oh no, I was stupid enough not to have the mic near my face. You're not the one screwing up. I am. All right, I'm not. You're gonna see this before I am. I'm gonna lift it for the camera.
All right.
So there we go.
Is there a baby blanket on that?
I don't know. Just a piece of paper that was on top of that fell out. There's nothing special about this paper. It is just a piece of paper. Then we have,
What is it?
for those that have read Hitchhikers, here is a beautiful little space blankie.
Is he like a magician or something?
I'm gonna leave. Whoa.
Whoa. Okay, everyone, wait, let me get a good pan in. Everyone, look at this.
That is pretty.
It's shiny.
That is gorgeous. Oh my lord.
So the colors we got here, would you say that's a pink?
A pink, a blue, a green, a red, an orange.
And everyone's saying it's a towel.
It is a towel. Okay, so then they have the pieces of paper. Apparently those were along the side to keep the books from rubbing. I appreciate that. We do have what looks like
Towel.
a calculator,
Hold on,
which
let me
that's
zoom
not
in
what
on
this
that.
is.
It's, what does it say? Space is big, really big.
I'm trying to keep, because I know you want to read Hitchhikers someday, so I have to be very careful. Space is big, really big. You won't just, you just won't believe how vastly, hugely, mind-blowingly big it is. I mean, you may think it's long way down the road to the chemist, but that's just peanuts to space. Listen.
Wow, is that a sticker too? It looks like it peels off.
No, I think that's just printed on,
Oh,
but
is it?
I could be mistaken. And then we have this nice little envelope.
Yep.
And I will pull out the first book
You guys
now.
can see the details on
Wow,
that.
okay, I know basically $1,000 for 5 books is a little ludicrous, but they're literally padding them in every conceivable way, and so I very much so appreciate that. I think I pulled out the first book here. Is this just... Yes, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. And we're gonna, if you wouldn't mind, Kayla, do a little bit of a top-down shot here.
Yep, I'm going. Everyone, camera's moving again.
If you get nauseous, hold on to your britches.
Hang on tight. All right. Can everyone? Do you prefer the horizontal? Or
Oh, we want to go the other way.
should I go?
Yeah.
That's upside down, babe.
Oh, well, flip it 360 in your hand.
I'm so sorry,
There you go.
everybody. I'm so sorry.
You're
I am
fine.
not a gimbal. I am not a gimbal.
I mean, you could attach it to that arm if you want, but...
There we go.
So we have a very nice interior print. Wait. Oh. Potato just linked it. Potato, are they still in stock? If so, people can go grab them. I guess I'm doing a free ad spot for Folio here. So here we have, whoa, I hope that comes across on camera. That's got a
Well,
really,
I'm gonna zoom in on that quick. So
that's got a beautiful holographic feel to it.
You can see how the iridescent sort of shiny rainbow colored font is in there, and it's got the number right there. Can you move your hand?
Yeah.
Got the number right
I
there.
do love that. Here, you can. It's not focusing great, but maybe if I. There we go. I do love that all this is so pretty and well done. Great signature, and then the handwriting on the number is basically like my handwriting. It's a nice human touch.
Right.
Does this come up? It kind of. It's. Oh, I think I could peel that off. I'm not going to though. Very nice. I'm reminded of the American Psycho business card scene because I'm like, ooh, a very nice textured off-white eggshell. And then we got our first major piece of art, which I think shows one of the, I don't want to spoil things for Kayla, but
okay.
bad news for humanity ships coming down.
Hold on, before you do it, can I rotate it? Because the phone seemed to have rotated the...
Yes.
Everyone, I'm really sorry. Again, I wish I was a gimbal. Today, I wish I was a gimbal.
We got a super chat here. Now you're only missing and another thing.
So there is a close-up for everyone to see.
Very pretty art.
I'm trying to do this.
You're doing a great job, babe. And we're going to flip the page. We just got a contents. I'm not going to go through the full book. I'm just going to try and find a an artist introduction, just the main points. Maybe whatever. You got the introduction. Love that. And I'm just going to go ahead and try to find the art so we can all enjoy and share in some of the wonderful art here. I love built-in art like this where like the pages and words go around it. I am a big old salute for that. Nice. Very nice. So I want to know if we have mods here. I think Potato's here. If we could get a poll going for how many people, usually out a tad, how many people have actually read Hitchhiker's Guide versus not. The two heads.
Rasmus Jackson says, now you are only missing and another thing.
Yeah, we're doing an Apple presentation, basically.
Okay, let me quick zoom in on this so people can see.
I think what's funny is usually I try to find if they increase the quality of like the print paper for the art, but the paper it's printed on is so high quality throughout that I don't need to check for that because it's just like, this is, here, I'll hold the camera, touch the pages. Like these are thick, nice pages.
Wow, yeah, these have firmness to them.
Well, if I'm going to be honest, they've also blown up the text a lot and left huge margins because Hitchhiker's Guide, when you do a deluxe edition, you want to make it a somewhat thick book. But Hitchhiker's Guide is not a thick book by any means. So that, they've done the best they can. And I actually think that's the right call. Like that's what you want to do because you won't want to pay that amount of money and get what feels like a, tiny book. I really like the art design. It's definitely hitting like,
Potato says she's not sure, or they're not sure if they can do a poll here. They'll look it up.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, I'm covering chat. Oh no, the camera is covering chat. Hold up. There we go. Now chat is over the camera. I'm so sorry, chat. That chat, I betrayed you. I am so sorry. How dare. So that's, they're really good, consistent art design.
That's cool.
Got our first full page here. Beautiful.
Is that green line showing up for them?
No. That's just showing up on our editor to let us know what the lines are of that books. And then we're getting into the full-on absurdism. I love the little pengy boy. So much fun. Oh, this is so cool. And Folio, they don't miss. They charge a lot, but I'm all for people charging a lot if they actually deliver on delivering something that feels like it's worth that value. And that's going to be up to every person, of course. I get to say I make a video out of this, so it's text. Oh, look at that's my favorite art so far.
Oh, hi.
The little tiny ship coming back to Earth. That's so cute. Or I shouldn't say back to Earth, but that's for things that we'll talk about when we do a spoiler discussion of Hitchhiker's Guide. The mice are they? Oh, are they? Yeah, they're mice. They're not rats, right? I think so.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, you haven't read.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, wow. And then we have a solid... Oh, I thought that was like glossy silver. It kind of is. So that's the first book. And you have a textured holographic cover here, the most oppressed robot in fiction. And that's saying something because Murderbot exists. And then we're going to... Here, show me real quick.
Show you?
Yeah, just pan up to me real quick.
Hold on. You are...
And Tor, if
down,
you want to do something like this for Wheel of Time, where you actually put thorough, well thought out effort in from beginning to end and charge more, but, put something behind it so that people actually really want to get it, I'll do the same and promote it here on the channel. No payment needed. Anyway, moving on.
Everyone says mice. It's mice.
Yeah, it is mice. Thank you. And, okay, so maybe my only criticism so far, and I don't think everyone's going to agree with me on this, beautiful blue here, No color anywhere else on the pages, which I get it. Those aren't going to be visible a lot because they're in the box. And also some people might even prefer that style. I'm not sure. But I would have personally preferred if the color went all the way around.
I would have at least just said the side, even if you don't do top and the bottom. Like, if you look at a bindings shelf, if it has a nice binding, you'll often see that side, not the top and the bottom for most of your things.
Yeah, that's why I think this, if you're going to do it here. But I would have preferred at least...
Oh, no, I'm saying you should do it at least here, because if you're going to put a book on the shelf, that's going to be the part that's seen the most. If you just do this top part, that doesn't make sense to me, why you would have this being white, but only
Well, that's the back of the book.
I know, but I'm saying people who like a nice binding.
Yeah,
like,
sorry.
If they don't want to have the binding on the outside.
I thought you were saying this is the back of, like, this is the spine, and I was like, Kayla, I hate to break it.
No, I'm just saying it doesn't make sense to me why you would only do the top when this would be, if people wanted to show this off, this would be the part that's seen.
Yeah, I guess it's because if it's on a bookshelf, you'll only see the top, but
I guess,
yeah. All right, let's get back to exploring book 2, part 2, the re-hitchhikering. That's what it's titled. And of course, book 2 is called The Restaurant at the End of the Universe. I just noticed it even has a little 2 down there. I think I missed the 1 on the first book. Wow, that is a gorgeous, same printing inside. Oh no, it's slightly different. Yeah, they've modified it for the second book. That's good.
Again, solid quality paper.
The Restaurant at the End of the Universe. Again, some fantastic art opening us on up here. Wow, I really like these. Another, they have an introduction.
Sorry, Chad. Apple automatically flips this to look at Daniel.
Yeah, we hate Apple here. We have another introduction. I like that they've given another introduction to each book. That is really cool. We got our first piece of major art, which is, do I recognize this? Yeah, I recognize this, I think. This is the one we want. I haven't read past book 2. Or maybe I can't remember. I read these in like high school, but oh wow, I love the little wizard and the dragon. Ah! Oh, and the eyeball. Okay, what's your favorite creature here, Kay?
Sorry, I was focusing on this. I would say for me, I like the little lizard guy at the bottom next to the Keebler elf.
Yeah, little lizard. We like the lizard. All right. We're going to move on a little bit here to the next piece of art. We have, oh my God. I don't know if you all can see that, but it's a gargantuan tank facing down the most depressed robot on the planet. Or in the universe. Sorry, I way undersold him.
This is opposite, so I have to like adjust.
Oh, it's difficult.
Opposite.
We have a 2-headed individual sprinting down what looks to be a plain aisle, but I don't think it's that simple. Oh, a beautiful illustration of someone taking a bow. I want that sports jacket. That is gorgeous. I love that.
Yeah, that's a great jacket.
It's a wonderful little jacket. I am overall pretty damn thrilled with how these are coming across. My expectations were high, and I would say they are met. This isn't exceeding them, but like it's because it's Folio. So I had really, really high expectations. I knew what to expect upon delivery, and they delivered. They deliver as Folio does. I think Folio is one of the best investments you can, if you want to do like a once in a year, incredibly nice splurge gift for yourself or somebody else. Folio is where I tend to push people to be because they make books that they're just special.
Oh, it says it's banned in China?
Really?
Yeah, somebody posted that. I don't know. I can't fact check.
Wait, Folio or Hitchhiker's Guide?
Oh, someone says, what is this beautiful book? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy full box set.
Yeah, we got the full box set that I spent a bit too much money on. And can you zoom out to show the full box?
It really pops.
And if you pull out and we see the full box, we also have this wonderful cap. And I'm not, oh yeah, the inside's also got it. Because this is the thing, Folio doesn't miss the details. Like, they are going to do this, whereas like the Eye of the World, they didn't.
Yeah.
And then you put this back on down, and then you get a big old, don't panic, which I love. And God, should I have it on the shelf like this, or should I have it on the shelf like this?
I mean, I really like being able to see this.
But I love the don't panic.
Why don't you put the don't panic on top? Chat, what do you think? So Daniel's kind of got this space back here that we could rearrange a little bit going across the top of his bookshelf. If he really wants to show off the box and also show off the books, maybe the box part could be put on the top as like a little decoration. That's sort of my thought process.
Potato made a funny joke. Apparently the banned in China thing was a joke about a certain reason why an image of someone standing in front of a tank would be banned in China.
Oh, yep.
That was a really good joke, and I just didn't.
I genuinely was terrified to say it on stream. I don't know if I'll get in trouble for saying that. So thanks, Potato.
Thank you for doing that. Oh, this one's whimsical. So the cover of the third book, Life, the Universe, and Everything. This one I definitely have not read, as far as I can remember. And we have yet again. Oh no, it is the same printing. Okay, it's the same printing on the inside. Oh, good angle, Kayla. I really like that angle.
I hope it's okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry if it's upside down, everyone. I just feel really bad at shaking, so I want you to not get nauseous.
Oh, do you want to attach it to the arm?
I'm just worried we're live now, so I don't do it for
Well, here, how about we just quickly do a little flip?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. And then we got this. No, I like that angle. I just want to do a little quick flip.
A lot of people are saying keep it inside the box so the books stay clean, but a lot of people, and then they're saying I would like to show off the box. Some people have suggested putting a lamp inside the top of the box so that it highlights the yellow part and lights that up while you get to showcase. So I think that's a really good idea too. That's
a really good idea. Also, I love this alien design. That is so cool with the cowl, or not collar. I don't know what to call that. It's exceeded collar into cowl.
That is dramatic flair. That is Met Gala level.
That is yeah. That looks like an alien showing up to the Met Gala.
Oh, thank you, Megan and April. I really appreciate that.
Something I haven't pointed out in every book is the chapters have these cool fonted things. I kind of maybe was expecting a little bit more there, but they're delivering everything else so strong. It's like, yeah, that just looks good. It's not exceptional, but it's good. Wow. They are... Okay, something I kind of worry about whenever I get special editions for series is that they start skimping out on art in later books. Like they front load, right? They do a thing where they'll front load the first books to have a whole bunch of art, and then the second has some, the third less. This actually is coming across like it has even more art than maybe the first book, which is impressive. I mean, it's showing like, okay, we just went with what we were inspired by, and I really like that. I hope that remains true all the way to the end, because I don't know. And we got a full page spread of a gigantic bunny looking down onto a bearded man.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought it was a Where the Wild Things Are.
Because I haven't told you too much about Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I'm wondering what your impressions of what this series are.
Is that a bat?
I haven't read this one, so I can't answer that. Wow. And
also,
then we
a
got...
lot of the Twitch gang showed up and is like, why are we on YouTube? What is happening?
We have Thor, it looks like.
Okay.
Wow.
This is very confusing for someone who's never read this book. I just want you to know that. There are bats, there are...
You got to remember, this is the series where society invented the aerosol can before the wheel. That's where you're starting at. I love this. Okay, I'm going to be honest. The art is probably what I'm most impressed by so far. Because the reason you justify, I think in actuality what I paid with shipping and everything was about $950. The reason can you show me now?
Yeah.
The reason you justify a $950 expenditure is you say, okay, I'm getting a ton of art. I'm getting, like, if I bought all of these individual pieces of art on just a piece of paper, it'd be like $10, plus how well the book's done, the box is done. And so if any element of that really starts lacking, it can be really disappointing, because you're like, damn, like that's what I'm paying for. Did I really just pay for this being limited? I don't want to just pay for this being limited. I want to pay for this being quality. And I'm excited to say that so far, I'm just saying this is quality. Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. I just put a barrier in the way of Kayla. All right.
I have no hands.
And now we have book 4. Let's transition down to the down top again. This is the shortest book, so if they were going to skimp on art for any of them, I would assume they'd skimp here. So I'm going to try and be extra harsh. We got another introduction. Let's make sure. No introduction here. That's just what I'm seeing. And we're going to go through, and we got some beautiful, beautiful art. I will just say one beautiful. This is beautiful art. A beautiful, beautiful art. I'm reserving for things like this, which I do think is beautiful, beautiful. It's good to see that the hand from the Addams family is really growing on us.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm paying attention to too many things.
You need to... My joke was brilliant there.
It was good. Thing is great. I love a good thing reference. Wednesday would be proud.
I like... And yeah, anything that's art built into pages, I just immediately start squeaking out over.
April says Jonathan Burton was the artist.
Jonathan Burton absolutely slayed this. Hey, look, it's like outside my office, a bunch of paper and books on the ground.
You know what it is? It's just like outside your
I think there are like 8 or 9 books on the floor just right outside my office that I have not handled. And so far, I'm pretty dang happy with the amount of art we're getting. Oh, I thought that said Milwaukee for a second. I was about to geek out for you.
Excited for that. But there's a lot of people are saying it seems like the art is pretty perfect for the series.
Yeah, it seems. And I love that it tonally stays correct, but it's not constraining itself. Like you're getting this, which is a full page, beautiful color illustration. I really, really like that. All the details are really great. But they've also done stuff as simple as this, which fits right in. It doesn't jar me at all. And it's, I don't know, I'm thinking they've kind of knocked it out of the park here. I try to be harsh with special editions at times when I can, because I don't want to make people feel like they have to spend money. But if you are a Hitchhiker's fan, I don't know of a set that would be more the set to get than this from the impressions I have so far. Hey, it's the Iron Giant.
I was just thinking it's the Iron Giant. He's the same artist that did your Game of Thrones Folio edition, apparently, Green Gut says.
I totally believe that. They seem of the same quality. Yeah. This might be my favorite art so far. The sad robot makes me happy, and I need no one to read into that.
Oh, that reminds me of that logo for the Bad Robot Company that did Lost. It would always be,
oh, yeah, Bad Robot. And then we have one last book to get into before I do one last examination of the box fully and try and give my full review here. I don't know do I need to keep these paper pads in? Like, will they be damaged on my shelf if I don't?
I don't know.
Finally, we have the 2 heads on the cover. Sorry.
I was just going to say, a fair amount of people have been asking you how you're going to keep it in mint condition. Like, do you think the books will be better or in the box? Or
Let me spiel. Y'all, I don't buy books to keep them mint. I don't care how nice a book is. A book is made to be read. The more a book shows that it's been read, the more special it is. I don't care that I spent so much money on these. It's a book. It's something that even if someone gives me a book and it's a special edition, I view it, and I view this the same way when I give people books, that if it stays perfectly on their shelf, you didn't read the book I gave you. I have no issue opening up even an art page and folding it, because guess what? That just means it's mine and it's special. So that's my philosophy. From Kayla's whole body viscerally convulsing when I did that, I know that's not everyone else's, but for me...
It's just so new. It's just so new.
It's just so new.
I try to make it 24 hours without damaging, but I'm very much also the use your books. It's the same way I feel about sneakers. I can't understand not wearing sneakers, but
yeah.
That's me.
We'll get the full outside body for the 5th and final book, which is called Mostly Harmless, another brilliant name for this series. We're going to go ahead and flip onto that top-down view. Thank you.
Sorry, everyone, last time.
Ooh,
okay.
Did you just hit your funny bone?
It's okay. I don't care. Nothing matters.
Kayla, okay. Kayla does she's been a professional in the industry for ages. And so I have never seen anyone who was more capable of taking a blow to the head and being like, it's fine, we're going to keep going, we're good.
Okay, now the camera's not doing horizontal, and I'm very frustrated about it. I have to go vertical to get your horizontal, and it's weird.
Put it back on its side.
Okay. So
there we go. And now you're good.
And I'm going down, and it's upside down.
Just rotate it in your hand 360 degrees. You should be good to go.
I hate this thing. I want to gimbal so bad.
All right. I imagine some people were upset that I just folded a page, but those people can deal. Ooh, that's a funky, freaky. Can you zoom in on that? I love that.
That is cool. Sorry, I'm trying to keep everything in frame here, but wow, those colors really are cool.
Yeah, those rock. I really like those. Now, to alleviate some people's frustration, doing some hand acting here with my folding that page, I will avoid these books getting harmed just stupidly on the shelf sitting there. So I'm going to do what I can to make them, stay as good as they can look, aside from me reading them. But folding pages on any book, no matter what, is fine. Daniel approved. Anything that, in happening, causes something else to happen, causes something else to happen. Helpful advice.
Oh.
Anything that, in happening, causes itself to happen again, happens again. It doesn't necessarily do it in chronological order, though. Welcome to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And no introduction here. Again, we did get introductions with the first books, but not here later in the series. I think it was the first 2 or 3. But we do, just judging from what I'm seeing on the pages, see a bunch of spectacular art. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, 65 drums.
Just got it. It says, I love the art on that inside page.
Me too. Oh, I think he's talking about this one. It's spectacular.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Thank you so much for the super chat, Kisses. You get Kisses.
He says, hey, Kayla, have them combine the covers for a mega cover.
Oh, you want me to cut them up? Is that what you're saying? Oh, talk about great alien designs. And I think they're looking at a picture of Elvis. Oh, I love these. Also, they are the tightest jean-wearing alien species in existence. Jesus Christ. So let's go ahead here.
Oh.
That's a beautiful puppy. I think it would be really good friends with Mako.
That reminds me of Cat Dog, the show, but with a pig.
Cat dog. Going in the world, oh, you cat dog. Oh, wait, I missed it. I saw another piece of art. Oh, there it is.
Oh, Ask Salati says, they combine, you fool.
And
I bet you if you put them in a row, I wonder what all the images would be if you stack them up, like, facing forward.
You want me to? We can get a knife and start cutting them out.
No, we can just lay them down.
No, let's cut them out. I do know that the cover's combined. That's what I was going to end this video on. But the surprise was spoiled by Ascalati.
Sorry.
No, Ascalati needs to apologize. No, I'm kidding. It's well done, but I don't want to look at it anymore. Ryan Ratchford! Thank you so much for swinging in, Ryan. Can't say I've undergrad exams to mark, but I send love. I send love back, Ryan.
Also, this is a deep cut, but do you remember the bus driver from South Park?
Yes, that
I know looks like that.
I get the vibe. That is a good call, Kayla. And we have another full page spread, even in the last book.
Ask Salati says, oh, well, F. I apologize for my very existence.
You know, I'm not actually mad.
Ask Salati, you are too kind.
This is awesome. I really, really like this. And man, the art is making me want to frickin' finish reading the rest of the series. That's for sure. Wow, this looks really great. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be wanting to read the rest of the series. Holy smokes. Oh, this is the one I folded. Now it's even more special.
Everyone's panicking.
Hey, I told you, I have no problem earmarking books ever. And people just have to deal.
Also, Ask Salati says kisses.
Kisses. Wow, I really like the lighting in this one too. I really just hope the colors are popping on camera as much as they are here, because this is like really interestingly purple. I love that.
Yeah, it's very nice. Lots of mauves.
If I had to say like one continual like theme throughout the color art, which that looks really great. I like that.
This is really well detailed. I don't know. I just find it interesting how some of the art is kind of cartoony in a way, like a good way, and some of it is very realistic.
It's reflective of the tone of the series, from what I remember. But what I was gonna say is like each one, like there's so much play with blue here, and I love that they chose a little bit of purple. Like there is such careful work with color in each of these, and I'm really, really digging that.
A lot of people say the adding of the towel to the set was the chef's kiss.
Yeah, I agree. This is maybe my favorite of the non-color. That's so nice. Holy crap. The impact. And I love that they're not afraid to be like, this is going to take up a whole page because it deserves it. It's going to intrude on this page, and that's just fun. You like that. And I'm like, yes, I do. Thank you, Daddy Folio. Got a bison race going on. Again, like browns. Just so many shades of brown going on here. I really enjoy that.
April says, I love how varied but coherent the art is.
I agree. The Domain of the King, Bar and Grill, with a gargantuan... I'm not a car guy. That looks like a Chevrolet?
I have absolutely no idea. Cadillac? I have no idea.
Cadillac, that's what I meant. We have a super chat from Cass Collects. These are beautiful books. Thanks for showing them off. Love the content. Keep up the great work. Thank you. I just want everyone to be able to see the books in hand before anyone decides to go buy them, which I think Potato posted earlier that they are available. I'm not getting paid to do this. In fact, I paid a bunch of money to do this. Okay, so let's zoom back up and just show me again.
One more time, everybody. Here we go.
Woo! This has been really, really special, in my opinion. These are definitely in the upper tier of books that I own now. I'm not just saying that because Kayla would kill me if it turns out that I wasted $900. I really, really think these are something special. And I love that if you take them all out of the box and put them down. Siri, I am not talking to you.
Yeah, Siri just decided to chime in.
Oh, no, that's someone donated enough that it read it out loud. And now, Kayla, if you wouldn't mind, one last time from top down.
Ask Salati, are you here? This is for you.
Because it makes together a full picture of all of them enjoying walking around this planet. I love that they're stepping on a moon and shoving it into the planet, and this person's playing with a ring I assume they stole from that meteor? I don't know. It's very special. All right, back to me.
I'm going to quick just show like a span across here so everyone can see the iridescent colors.
Oh, look how good Kayla's doing it. She's doing it with the cinematography.
Imagine how good this would be if I had a really nice gimbal.
I see someone saying they used to scribble and take notes in books, and I think, that's, I think, genuinely the best way you can treat your books. I think if books could talk, they would ask for us to write in them. That is my insane conspiracy theory of the day. Okay, I'm going to put these back. Oh, no.
Everyone's like, ooh, that is sick.
Yeah.
Oh, also,
I really think it looks amazing.
Ask Salati is so funny. Kisses to Daniel only because I'm married. But much love, Kayla.
All right. And then we have 3. So, my concluding thoughts. It's kind of hard when you don't have a whole lot of criticisms to speak on a set like this at length, because it's just like, yeah, that looked great. That really delivered on all the ways that I know Hitchhiker's Guide fans are gonna wanting it to be delivering. These colors on the top shine. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get fingerprints on pages. I didn't even know I could do that.
Box cover.
The box cover, for anyone who wasn't here earlier, it adds even a whole other layer of how you can decorate your shelf. I really love the Don't Panic. That's so cute. We also have the most depressed robot in fiction, still beating Murderbot right here, though that is a debate to be had. We have a big old 42, because that's probably what Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is most known for. This is the most impressive box set I own. Kayla, would you agree? There's nothing else on the shelf that...
Yeah, I would agree. And I know somebody asked, like, why would you get a box, want to finish it? And also, I just don't judge people for what they want to spend their money on. Go spend your money on whatever the heck you want.
I agree with that, but also the first 2, but especially the first Hitchhiker's Guide book, it can be read just as its own, and it's one of my favorite books ever. I think it's pretty much sets the bar for what humor and science fiction can be and absurdism. So honestly, if just the first book was included, it would still be considerable for me, because I know there are $1,000 editions of individual books, and this is just a way for me to get all the books, including the ones I haven't read, and read them in like the most luxurious way possible, which I'm now planning on doing. And yeah, I'm going to earmark those pages, and you can't stop me. I'm going to earmark them all. I'm going to just earmark every page I open.
A lot of people are asking, where do you think you're going to put them on your shelf?
That's why we have you on a mobile phone that we can get around, because, fun part, we're now going to try and figure that out. Stand with me so you're not staring at my crotch, if you don't mind.
Also, yep, sorry, I'm just trying to keep an eye on the chat. Everyone also is saying the importance of towels.
Yes.
Towel-y.
And actually, I'm going to towel off. I'm sweating like a preacher. Okay. Should I keep this in there? No, I want to keep this separate. This will be our dish towel. We're going to use this because, once again, things are made to be used, not to put in boxes and stared at. So anyway, saying that, I'm going to put this box somewhere so I can stare at it. I was actually thinking, what if we just removed Dandelion Dynasty from here and put Don't Panic right there next to Dune?
Oh, okay, chat, sorry, I had to step over a chair. I apologize. So here's where we're looking right now.
I could also pull away the Paolini. Oh, we're a little far away from the mic. Hi! I could pull away the Paolini as well, and put it here. That's a tough call. Let me see what it looks like here. We got more room to work with, and I don't know if the Dandelion Dynasty is giving us enough room.
Can you rotate the iPad just so I can try to keep up with chat?
Yeah, sure. Let me first put this here and let people sit on that for a moment.
All right, chat, follow me here. So when we were setting this up the other day, I kind of liked keeping the blues, the greens, and the grays, kind of these muted tones up on the first shelf. And we put the Paolinis because we thought the red kind of brought up from Red Rising and flowed with the Aragon series. And you know how the Dune kind of has the similar green tones with the orange, and it just kind of flowed. Do you feel like the blue book... oh my god, that made me hurt. Do you feel like the blue Don't Panic stands out enough there? I'm kind of feeling like I don't know. I'm debating on that.
I think it might look better by the Dune.
I agree.
I just wonder if it won't fit by the Dune. That's the problem. It's not. I can't have the Dune out.
What about the His Dark Materials? Could those move down there?
Ooh, that's a good call. Yes, those would fit spot on. With a little bit of extra space.
We do have some books that we've been trying to find a space for too. As you remember.
We can bring some of these books.
You can move
now
up.
I got to put the inheritance cycle back in somewhere. This is my job. This is what I struggle with. Also, my hair is down today. It's very off-putting.
Someone says, "Why organize when you can scatter books all over the floor?"
That's actually strangely accurate to my normal strategy.
Some people say lid off, otherwise it just looks like a block.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Yeah, I think a lot of people. Some people say even. But some people aggressively say no.
Oh, we have a conundrum going on, it seems.
Oh boy.
Let's just go ahead and put them right here.
Oh, Olivine Mage says, "Hi, Kaylin Daniels. Kayla's voice acting bits have been fantastic." Well, thank you. I haven't been doing a lot of voice acting lately. I've been sidetracked with other work and writing, but thank you. I really appreciate that.
So, if we do this, I don't know if everything's going to fit. But, okay.
I'm not going to lie. I don't like the half in the box look. Chat, hear me out for those of you who are into it. I don't like it because if you take a look at the shelf as a whole, you get this streamlined kind of look of bindings, and then you just get this aggressive horizontal line coming across, cutting off the titles. And I don't think you actually get the beauty of the box itself when it's just sitting like that. I think it's either books out of box or books in box, one or the other. I don't think halfway point is a good one.
Did you just say books out of box?
Yeah.
Then why did I buy the box?
Because the box can be used as decoration in another place.
Because the box can be used as decoration in another place.
So, we've got a lot of, everyone says, seeing it, I agree, take the box away. It's either lid on or lid off. No halvesies. Maybe out of box is better. I'm with Kayla, not half in. Yeah, so let's just at least look at it out of box because I think that would be great. And just remember, for anyone's new to chat right now, we have this space up here that Daniel and I have been still figuring out how we'd like to have it set up. Currently, it's just kind of placement holder here, but maybe there'd be a cool spot to put it back there with the box to be on view.
Okay, and then we can take these back up here. And I think actually solving a major problem without the box, Dune fits. But is the color... Yeah, I think that kind of works.
I think it's fine with that. Honestly, I still like Dune with the other series better. I think the greens played off each other really well. And Dune has a simplest enough cover where the binding or the page doesn't look so, this is a very busy page size.
Yeah, do you think we're depressed robot out?
You could, but what would you put in that side to fill the space?
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like this. This is chat. How are we feeling? Thumbs up, thumbs down with Dune next to Hitchhikers. Give me your thoughts. Give me your ideas.
Some people are big on. Oh, babe, that is precariously balanced on there. Some people say yes. Some people say yes. Show the robot. So if everyone in the chat, I know there's lots of yeses. I just can't tell. Are you yes for Dune or yes for exposed robot?
Give me a big old yes for let's do robot or Dune. Let's do that first.
Looks nice with Dune. Done on the right though. Leave it. Love it. Very good. Yes, I like it. Hitchhiker and Dune. Thumbs up.
Okay.
Yes to Dune. Personally, thumbs up. But it doesn't feel like you like it. Is what they're worried about.
My God, that's how nice my audience is. My audience is like, but do you?
Yeah,
How do you feel about it?
Lot of heavy on the Dune. Couple robots in here.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull our Song of Ice and Fire leather bound down.
All right, chat has spoken. They say Dune, and I will agree with that then.
You will agree with that then?
Reluctantly. I still have heavy opinions that Dune goes well with the other bindings. It's just the greens, but I'm glad it fits.
I'm glad it fits as well.
We do have a little awkward space in here.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna probably solve that right now. Because if we're doing Red Rising over here, would it clash too much to have Dandelion Dynasty? Or is this too busy? What do you think about this?
I think we had it like that before. I think that's fine if you just put like a blank something in between to kind of give it some separation.
Blank in between? How about just a black leather bound that will
No. Don't put the green next to Red Rising. Something blank in between because I like that it's still next to Dune. The green still flows.
Okay, the green still flows.
Green still
like
flows.
the spice. The spice. Do you guys get? Because the spice and Dune, and then the color, the momentum flow. Do you understand? Do you get that joke? Okay, moving on. And now it's just a little weird that we have Game of Thrones here and Game of Thrones here. Like, it's a little boop boop.
Very positive responses right now. Yeah, everyone, I agree with you, because we still get the greens here that blend with the Dune, even though it's not side by side. I'm very happy about that. And then this fits perfectly snug.
And then what about this up here?
And then we have this friend. All right, chat, tell us your thoughts. Here, I'll do an outward little zoom so you guys can see. The box is currently up there next to the Super Special Edition Lord of the Rings and the, what are these called? Bookends?
Yeah.
From Sandy's.
I actually have an idea.
Sandy's.
Oh, okay. If we're going to be patient with me, chat. You following me, camera guy, to reference something?
No, I'm trying.
No, I'm just referencing the ShamWow guy. I think what I'm gonna do, and this is a big change. I'm about to make waves, and you all can't. You can stop me probably.
Some people say you could put the box next to the book. The only reason I'm going to push back on that, chat, is, okay, you all know Daniel's Shelf of Wonders. It's very packed. We have a lot of books, and I just worry, even when we have a bunch of front-facing books as well, it uses up a lot of space, meaning there are certain books then that get sent to the back or the exiled bookshelf. So I don't know. I feel like
we don't want to be greedy with space.
Yeah, we don't want to just give space on a bookshelf to box. If you agree, let me know your thoughts on that, though. Maybe it's just me.
Okay, I'm working on an idea here because follow me. We could have a Sandersonian top next to Wheel of Time, which would open up because we just take the Sanderson leather bounds.
Yes, already yes.
Like
definite
this?
Yes from me. I like that. Okay, chat, while he's doing that, I will finish his thought. Yeah, so we're putting all of Brando Sando up on the top because he's kind of spaced along 2, like 1.5 shelves here. So if we just give him his own little shrine up on the top, that would open up more space down here.
Yeah, I don't think my chat is going to have a problem with a shrine to Sanderson.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of aggressive heck yes and very heavy capitalized ooh me likeys.
And it's just going to be the leather bounds, nothing else, just leather bounds from Sanderson. So like my Tress of the Emerald Sea. I am so dumb, I couldn't think of the title of a book my hand was on. Instead of opening my eyes and looking at it, I just closed and thought.
But you got there. And that is why we're proud of you.
I went, oh, wait, hold up. I can figure this out.
Oh, wait, babe, pause right there. Don't move. Someone asked, and then you move. No, turn around, please. Someone asked what's on his back. So for everyone there was someone in the chat I saw asked what's on his back. This is a shirt I designed. It's based off of a Korean brand that I was really inspired by when I was living there. It's a very minimalist, limited edition shirt that we sold in our previous drop, where it has don't move, sewn-in patch on there that says "Disheveled Goblins, Crafting Tales, Consuming Stories," and then it's been signed by Daniel and stitched in there. And then on the front, it says "Disheveled Goblin" in puffed leather letters. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, I worked on that. That was my limited bespoke shirt that I made for our drop. So everyone, by the way, anyone who bought those, they will be shipping out between June 13th and the 20th, I think.
I need you to show chat how strong my thighs are.
Okay, yeah.
Chat, look how strong these thighs are right now. That's all of the inheritance cycle held up by these bad boys. All right.
Yeah. Oh, everyone was so nice. They said it's really nice. Thank you, guys. I get really nervous about drops. So thank you. That means a lot to hear that.
But Kayla, don't panic.
Wait, what's inside there? Oh, it's Towley.
Yeah,
Towley's in there.
Howdy ho.
Howdy ho, I'm Towley.
All right, the problem is I now don't have room for the box up top.
No, you don't. But,
What if I just...
No.
Chat, I solved the problem. It's now up top.
Can the hand be moved and you put the box behind the bookend where the hand is? I don't know if that's...
It won't be visible on camera. And that's going to drive me nuts. I want it visible on camera.
I know, baby. I'm sorry.
Oh. Here, this will buy us a bunch of room. Because this is going to be leaning against a wall. I actually don't need this bookend on this side.
Andrew says, what material is the shirt? It's a heavyweight, gosh, what did I had this all memorized back for the drop. Sorry, I know it's a heavyweight material. I think it's a mixture of a cotton. It might be 100% cotton, but it's from a bespoke brand called Shakaware, and they specialize in streetwear. I really wanted to get an oversized fit for people who are interested in that look, so it's not in the normal catalog that's offered for most YouTube merch from Fourth Wall, so I kind of sought that out, and they delivered. So for people who like the boxy look, you get a little size larger, and then if you just want a normal fit, you can do that.
My favorite part is you're pitching them a shirt they cannot buy.
Sorry. I mean, that was mean of me. I apologize.
Kayla's like, suffer!
I also like the slightly raised collar on the shirt. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I thought this was nice, too. The other ones in the catalog were really kind of flat, and I wasn't happy with it. So I'm really glad that you guys thought it was cool. Thanks so much.
Guys, stop flirting with my girlfriend.
Oh, a lot of people say I like the hand on the box. Have the hand hold the towel.
Oh, that's such a good idea!
That's a genuinely great idea. Oh my gosh.
That is 10 out of 10 idea.
Why? I'm upset I didn't think of that.
Oh, I thought you did. You could have just taken full credit and run with it.
That is Grace. Great H. Great. Oh, it's
Yeah,
Grace. Grace. It's Grace from Twitch.
Yep. I should have known. Grace
Hi,
has
Grace.
been trying to steal my job for years.
Grace is brilliant.
I haven't sworn yet on stream, have I? Because this is YouTube.
We might have. I don't know. I tried not to. I've been focusing on it.
I'm going to try and make it look kind of like a natural grab. So I'm going to give it...
Oh, Kyle said he's so excited. He just got an email about the delivery of his shirt. He already got it. I'm so excited. Kyle, when you get it, if you could either send me an email or Daniel and just let me know your thoughts. I always appreciate honest feedback. I would really like to give great merch to you guys always. So it's okay to be mean to me. Just gentle mean.
I like to give terrible merch to you always. No. How do you think of that?
Okay, hold on. I'm going to show everyone on here. So the hand is gripping it. It almost looks like it's coming out of the box like, bah! I've got the towel.
I got the towel.
I got the towel. I'm good. Don't panic, everybody. We got the towel in the hand.
All right. Yeah, we have been watching a lot of South Park.
A lot of
We're
South Park,
stoners. Give us a
sorry.
break. How do you think? What do you think?
Everyone is saying fantastic. Love it. This is amazing. Absolutely. And looks great. Thank you, Kyle. Always give honest thoughts. Appreciate you. Beautiful. Fantastic. Don't panic. Grab a towel.
Don't panic and grab a towel.
Towel.
All right, I already have one copy of Way of Kings on here, so I don't need a second copy of Way of Kings.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the other Sandy's Bandies over here.
Everyone says towel won them over.
Gotta have towel! And if we're going to bring... Okay, so I actually can take the A Song of Ice and Fire.
Wait, hold on. Someone pointed it out. They said the placement of the bookends is gorgeous, and I just want to give that the proper due diligence here up close so everyone can see the Sanderson bookends here. It's got great depth, but really looks well together. Yeah, I agree.
No! I accidentally peeled a letter off this leather bound that the fan sent me.
Well,
Now
don't peel it off. I can put it back on.
A game of four hones. I have a game of four hones.
It's okay. We got it. We're good.
Well, now it can't be facing out, so I guess that's okay. Now it's next to the other Game of Thrones, so that's good. What will fit here? Maybe the Eye of the World? The Eye of the World, no, not even close. We're not even going to talk about what just happened there. Okay.
Why?
But now the Game of Thrones is next to the Game of Thrones. That was driving me nuts, so
Okay.
I'm happy about that. All right, chat. How do we fill these spaces over here? I don't know.
What if... Let's see. I see that you have...
You know what? I got an idea. So we're going to pull out the Sandys that I have left over. They're not leather bound, so they can't go up there. And we're going to move...
They've been exiled. Oh, my finger. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry. I got lazy.
How dare you?
That was rude of me.
All right. Damn it. That won't fit. I really thought that was going to fit here. Oh.
I love those bookends. Yeah, whole display is killer. So Lightning Tiger says, would you recommend those juniper dust cover or dust jackets?
For which one? For His Dark Materials? For Wheel of Time? For
Red Rising?
Game of Thrones? Red Rising? I'm a Juniper fan. I got quite a bit of Juniper.
Yeah.
But okay, so actually here's my genuine review real quick. The Red Rising ones, very good for the trilogy. I think these are really popping on the shelves. I like the orange. But Red Rising is about to get another entry, so I would wait just to see if there's going to be a special edition released with, I think the next Red Rising book is called Lightbringer. No affiliation with Print Weeks. So I would wait, and if nothing happens, definitely worth it for Red Rising. For the His Dark Materials, you're the His Dark Materials fan.
Yeah, I'm going to say the Juniper ones. Can you pull them up for me? So I haven't seen them in a hot minute. Yeah, they're fine, but I'm not gonna lie, there aren't really any great special editions of His Dark Materials. Like
we've talked about that.
We talked in depth with this about this, and really there was the Folio ones, which are lovely, and then the Juniper dust covers, which are fine. But I've yet to find a version of them that I am wowed by.
You're not head over heels for any of them.
Yeah, all of them I'm just very like, okay, yeah, they're nice, and I prefer reading hardcover, so I mean, I guess if you're gonna get dust covers, those would be the best choice. But my dream is that someday someone will ask Philip Pullman if they can do a really nice limited edition run of His Dark Materials. That'd make me really happy.
Damn it! I'm trying my best here, and it's not working out.
What about Contrasco down below, between Red Rising and the...
I really want... So I have 2 or 3 Sandys here.
Yeah, but none of them look good together, though.
It's about having the author together!
I debate that. I like visual aesthetics, and I don't know. 2 paperbacks and a hardcover. Varying colors, varying fonts.
You're like the Ring whispering in my ear. Like,
drive me nuts.
What you believe.
Let's see. I'm a huge His Dark Materials fan. Actually, fun fact. Let me see. I'm actually okay. But we just put Red Rising and Aragon back together on a different shelf. That's all we did. Nothing changed except the location. Fun fact, I think somebody said that they were a His Dark Material fan. I don't know why I'm sharing this, but I thought it'd be fun for you guys to hear. I'm getting another tattoo, and it's going to be a His Dark Materials one that I have designed. I'm taking all the symbols of the alethiometer and putting them down my spine, like very small, and then I'm doing a deconstructed geometric compass of like the alethiometer and having the geometric designs kind of flow in and around going down my spine. It'll be really cool, and I already got my tattooist, and I'm very excited about it.
I think it's going to be really cool. Also, on top of that, Kayla once won a His Dark Material competition.
I did. Oh my gosh. I was 11 years old. That was back in the day of forums, if you guys were ever a forum kid back in the early 2000s.
Kayla, you're talking to my audience. All of them were forum kids back in the day.
I don't know. I feel like I'm very old. And so I saw that they had this competition where you got 3 symbols from the alethiometer and you just had to tell what they meant in an interesting way. And most people submitted like analytical reports and analysis of how these symbols mean this. And it was very brilliant. I was 11, so I wrote a short story about just an original character. And I won the competition, and I got a book that was called, I think it was Dissecting the Golden Compass. It was some book, but Philip Pullman signed it, which was really cool for me as a kid, and I was really happy. So.
Also, for those of you wondering why Kayla isn't on camera, it's because there's no Kayla. I'm just very good at speaking out of the side of my mouth.
Oh, yeah. Ventriloquism.
And then let's do one final tour of the shelf, because I know some people have been wanting to see where everything is after the reorganization. And I'm happy to say that things after the reorganization make somewhat more sense. So let's start here, Kayla, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
where do you want me to start at?
Let's start over here at the top. So, As you all are aware, we have the leather bounds of Sander Manderson. They're just going to be on prominent display. I'm a little worried right now how glossy and reflective they are with my light coming at them, but I hope that's not too big an issue. So coming on over...
Easy.
What just fell?
Cardboard, probably.
Oh, yeah. Give me 1 second. You entertain them. Give me 1 second.
Okay, coming back. We're going to keep an eye on him just because like I said, I'm in my Hobbit mode. And like, if you need an idea, I'm wearing Daniel's cotton shorts with these ratty socks. It's not a look you guys need to see on camera. Anyway, Daniel, has anyone approached you about the Brand of Sacrifice tattoo yet? Actually, didn't you get a comment about it when we were at a coffee shop and someone was like, Berserk?
Did you say Brando sacrifice tattoo?
No, the brand of sacrifice.
Oh, I thought you said the brand. I'm like, what is a Brando sacrifice? It's Brandon Sanderson, like, burning in the eclipse. I've had 2 people come up and ask me about it. One was in, that. And then the other one, I want to say I was... Oh, no, I'm thinking of someone commenting on my car.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just the one then. But yeah, it made me very, 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 very happy when someone did.
Most people comment on the Lord of the Rings one. It's the most well-known and...
Yeah, that one gets me the most comments by a lot. Now this cardboard in the back is falling, so I need to wait.
Potato, those socks with those shorts. Hi Kayla, do you have an art page we can follow? I am not an artist, so
She says having made tons of art and being a voice actor.
I'm not an artist. I really, and I also am the worst with social media and stuff. I genuinely only have really Instagram that I use. But yeah, I'll be posting it once I get it. I think all my other tattoos are up there as well. One of them you'll probably, something happened. Oh no, I pressed a button. Sorry. Sorry everyone, that was probably really loud. Kayla, any strong views on naming your children after most loved fictional characters? Okay, actually I've thought about this in depth. I think everyone is totally entitled to name your kids whatever you feel really passionate about.
Except for Bradley. That is an objectively bad name.
There are names I don't particularly love, and when it comes to really well-known, like when Daenerys popped off during Game of Thrones, I was kind of like, wow, that's a very strong, bold, not a well-heard of name.
No one's going to regret naming their kid that when they each reach the end of the character arc.
And like in the same breath, there's celebrities who name their kids like Apple and Coconut and whatever. So I don't know. My thought process is I try to think about what would the kid be feeling like when they go to school and their name's read off on roll call, and is it something that's like really quirky where maybe if they don't turn out to love that sort of thing, they might feel weird about it. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I try to think from their perspective. If they weren't interested in those things, but then were named after it, and that would be the first thing everyone comments on, I'm like, I don't know. Do I want to do that to a person?
All that being said, we have agreed that our first child will be named Pennywise.
Yeah, totally. I really like that.
Yeah. It was actually Kayla's idea.
Nah, Kayla, your Insta page is beautiful. Oh, thank you. That's really nice.
Okay. So we fixed the problem. We can continue the tour.
We have one of our good friends is named Griffith. He's from Wales. He spells it a little differently, but I think there's a Y in it and a D.
He's never read Berserk. He's not aware of the character. I have never been able to explain to him why every time I hear Griffith's name, I'm like, and it's like, God damn it. Because he has, and I want to stress, zero interest in manga.
Yeah, zero. None. Let's see.
So, continuing on, we have...
So we started here.
The Cosmere Leatherbounds. They look so good. Pay no attention to the pile of books behind them holding my light fixture in place. We then have the Cosmere bookends that a ton of people got when Sanderson sent out those. We have our beautiful Don't Panic box with the towel. The Wheel of Time Juniper, which...
Hold on. There we go.
I've damaged a good bit, but I like them being damaged. They're my damaged little books.
Also, YouTube got shafted to
Dragon.
There.
YouTube plaque, which, okay, hear me out. Every YouTuber has their YouTube plaque up, and so I don't like having it super prominent. If you want to find it, you can find it, but it's kind of hidden.
Grace says, as a Bradley, I feel personally attacked.
Hey, Bradley. Your name is god-awful.
No, it's not, Grace. You're a beautiful soul, and we love it, and we love you.
I'm named Daniel. I get called Danny, Dan. I'm right there with you. My name is also terrible. Thank you, Mom and Dad. We then have some sci-fi books and some alternative fantasy books. Not in any particular order. These are just ones that I either didn't have enough of an author to fill a shelf, or I just kind of felt they looked good together. We have a Folio 1984, Three-Body Problem, Zamil Akhtar, who if you have not read, definitely do. Upcomer in indie scene, and now I think no longer indie, just killing it. We have the Dustwool... Oh, these are not in order.
I put them in there. That's my fault. I'm sorry.
We have Legends and Lattes, which, yes, I'll be buying a special edition of that as soon as it's available. I love that book. Then we have, of course, The Expanse. No one judge me. I did cover some books. Don't you... Shh. It's not visible for a roast, so you don't get to roast it. That's how that goes. If it's not visible, it doesn't get roasted, so... Then we have some Brian McClellan, including a Brian McClellan role-playing game that I bought from him at a convention and got him to sign. And I have never had an author give me such a signature before. And it's my favorite author signature from Brian McClellan because it is a zigzag.
What is that?
He was signing a lot of things. I think he barely was like, oh, that's Daniel, cool. And he just signed it and handed it to me, and I was like, cool. But I did buy it. I paid for that. Then we have the
Watch out for the iPad.
Brian McClellan Gunpowder Mage Trilogy, and Gods of... Oh, it's right there. Gods of Blood and Power. Thank you. Then we have our little bit of extra Tolkien, because we're going to get to more Tolkien in a minute. A lot more Tolkien. Then, because I wanted to put something a little bit related to me next to it, we got The Goblin Emperor, which is not my book, but it's Goblin, and it's got a really pretty spine. I felt like it was a good break there.
I think a lot of people want you to read that eventually, too.
Don't worry, I will.
And on the reading wrap-up, yeah.
Black Leopard, Red Wolf, as well as Moon Witch, Spider King, Mother of Learning, and then a bunch more. These are a mixture of early release editions I've got and just books I've really liked or sequels I still need to read.
I put them there because I like the yellow and the black combination.
For a lot of people are going to be excited about this. I am going to be rereading Shadow of What We've Lost by James Easlington and finishing the series. We then have Night Angel. And then we have my pride and joy, my favorite new addition to the bookshelf, The Pratchett Line is what I'm calling it. Starting with maybe my favorite book on the shelf, a special edition from Kayla of Mort. There's only a certain number of these printed. They are foiled all the way around, and this is just exquisite. This is probably the best book on my shelf.
Copy 374.
Yeah, it's copy 374. And it's got Mort on there holding the Death Scythe. Then we have a whole bunch of the hardback UK versions of Discworld. It's my goal to get all of these and fill this shelf to the end of Discworld. Transitioning from there, though, I wanted something also...
I fell, sorry.
Kayla just fell. I wanted something also magical, but a bit different, so we then transition into the Dresden Files, ending with Neuromancer. Why? Because it fit there. Now, going down to the dark corner, we have, say it with me,
Berserk!
Going all the way up to the latest releases. Now you will notice, if you're a keen-eyed viewer, it is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, because that is the way you read Berserk. Then we go over to Blame, Bone, Uzumaki, Shiver, Something is Killing All the Children, Nausicaa, Vinland Saga, All You Need Is Kill. I'm going to move this Octavia Butler because this does not belong here, but it's just where it fit. Chainsaw Man, some One Piece, Demon Slayer, a bunch more One Piece.
Oh, Andy Pham sent the blue box one and says Discworld love it.
Thank you for the Discworld love. It loves you back. Then we have My Hero Academia, because someone sent me a bunch of My Hero Academia.
I'm gonna go down.
Even though I haven't read it. Monster. I don't even know what this one is. Tokyo Ghoul. Tadia, which is actually a book from fellow YouTuber Quinn, Quinn's Ideas. Definitely go check him out. I'm actually reading this month. Then we have Saga. And then we have just a bunch of stuff. Things like the Hyperion trilogy. And then the bottom shelf is actually relegated to my mishmash of Malazan. Some other things I really like the Rhaeria Revelations, and then a bunch of Wheel of Times in order. Some of these are first editions, some of them not. But even if they're first editions, they need to be read, they need to be handled, they need to be loved, so they stay on the shelf. Now, back up here.
Coming back up, starting over here again.
Woo! We're getting through. We're going to start on over here with maybe the first truly special editions I ever got, which is these Juniper A Song of Ice and Fires. This is the first special editions I ever purchased with YouTube money. So they mean a lot to me for that reason. Fun fact, when I bought these 4 or 5 years ago, I was really nervous to buy these because I was like, well, when the next book comes out, I will have to go get that, and will they sell it individually? I don't know. Joke's on me there, because it's not out. Anyway, then we have the Folio Game of Thrones, literally not A Song of Ice and Fire Game of Thrones, which, I've done a whole video on that. It's unbelievably pretty. Then we have a fan-made A Song of Ice and Fire for me that I love.
That's so cute.
Yeah, this one's one of my favorite books, too, because there was so much effort and love put into this. Disappointing Eye of the World. Not disappointing Lord of the Rings. That's in the same price range. I like to keep these together.
Where did you guys get those shelves?
Oh, I will talk about the shelves in a minute. I like keeping this Lord of the Rings next to this Eye of the World because it lets the Eye of the World know that it's disappointing. No, a little more silence. Okay. Then we have a little bit of Brandy Sandy that's left over from the leather rounds up here. Red Rising, Inheritance Cycle, Abercrombie, Poppy War, John Gwynne. a whole shelf donated to Robin Hobb and a little bit of Feist, because I love me some Robin Hobb. Robin Hobb!
Robin!
That's become a joke between Kayla and I for no reason, and I have to tell Robin Hobb about that for someday. Then we have our Fonda Lee corner with the entire Greenbone saga and the specialist of editions I could find, because these are some of my favorite books ever, as well as Untethered, which I was unfortunately disappointed in, which you see in my latest review video. Some kind of special editions for First Law. I almost just called it my series name, Jesus. These are really nice, but they're not like premiums. They're just recovered like almost Juniper. My books, His Dark Materials, Dandelion Dynasty, Dune. What's this one? I don't know what this is actually. Do you guys know it? Never mind. It's not in for Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Stephen King corner, which is very nice. Transitioning. This is a fake book that we keep secret stuff in. That is where I keep the evidence for all the murders. Okay. Then we have some Martin that couldn't fit anywhere else. Le Guin. Rob J. Hayes, the most underrated author in the indie scene. Then we got Murderbot, basically all Martha Wells with Witch King, which I felt was weirdly appropriate to keep with Master and Margarita. I don't know why.
I liked it there.
Yeah, me too. It's a good little combo. And then we have V.E. Schwab, and then a bunch of just other authors that I want to get to, I want to read, things I haven't gotten around to.
It's a Wraithmark shelf.
And unfortunately, the bottom shelf has books we can't show. So
because there were things that YouTube won't let with the bindings. But we also have foam padding. Can you explain the foam padding?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of foam padding. You want to show me now?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of foam padding because Mako tries to get behind the shelf, and we are fighting a constant war to prevent him from getting back there. And here's the fun fact: we're losing.
Yeah. No, he finds a way.
No matter what we do, life it finds a way.
Yeah.
And now, okay, let's do an office tour a little bit. Let's talk about the shelves.
Okay, well then I'll back up so I can also go read chat again because I was too far away, chat. I'm sorry.
You got the iPad right here if you want it. I'll put it right there for you.
It's okay. I can see this
Okay.
way.
So the shelves themselves are just cheap IKEA shelves. I actually kind of bought everything cheap for the setup I'm still using.
Hold on, can I answer something quick? Because
Yeah.
there was a potato came in. The super chat from Lightbringer about recommending the Juniper dust jackets, the Song of Ice and Fire. The Song of Ice and Fire Juniper ones was the ones they were asking about.
Oh, okay. So I love Juniper. I wouldn't recommend their A Song of Ice and Fire Juniper editions. They're a bit bland on the shelf just in terms of being like just brown and gray looking. And of all the fantasy series in existence, A Song of Ice and Fire might have the most special editions of any series aside from like Lord of the Rings and maybe Dune. So I would just go find something else because they are pretty, they are nice, they come with the advantages of a Juniper, and you don't have to buy the hardbacks if you already have them. So if you already have the hardbacks, this is probably the way to go. But in terms of everything else that's out there, especially with like Folio in the space, if you can afford it, I wouldn't.
And also, someone asked me what's my favorite part of your bookshelf. Hold on, I'm going to take the mic.
I already know what the answer is to that.
Hello, everyone. I'm back. You think you might know, but maybe you're wrong. My favorite part of Daniel's bookshelf at this moment, gosh, some things have been rearranged. Yeah, I would say these first two rows over here, I don't like having paperbacks taking up a special shelf. I know Robin Hobb, we love Kiss Kiss. But to me, it looks really nice to have a nice line of hardbacks, being majestic, and then it's just like that. So I would say this first line here makes me very happy. And then also Mort, because I got him that, and it makes me happy that he puts on.
Your favorite thing about the bookshelf isn't the love that we put into it together? All right. Anyway, continuing on.
No. Let it sit for a bit. Let the silence sit for a bit. No, I'm kidding. And then also to the person who loves The Master and Margarita, thank you. It's one of my favorite Russian literature books of all time.
I know it's one of your favorites. It is my favorite Russian book.
Yeah. I got to read it in both Russian and English. Very good.
Very different or no?
Just Russian's nuanced. It's got like really heavy depths of description and feeling behind the words. English always feels like you need a little bit more words to explain what you're trying to visualize. So it was just a different experience.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
See, I've always, because you've explained like Russian insults to me and Russian swearing, so I just have this expectation that like Russian is always going to be like way more detailed.
Very vivid.
So the shelves I got at IKEA, and everything I got for like the desks, the shelves for this setup that I'm still using is purposely kind of cheap because I bought it back when YouTube was barely paying the bills. So this is not good. Like actually when I was coming out from the bottom the other day, I broke it. The bottom shelf is broken. So I will be replacing these shelves within probably the next 2 years is the plan. But right now I'm working on getting an upgraded desk because a friend of mine works with, he's a woodworker or I don't know. He's a beautiful man.
Contractor.
Contractor.
He's a contractor, but he also makes furniture in his spare time.
Oh, we got a super chat?
Yep.
Just let it'll be read out loud by the machine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
We got these at IKEA. They're nothing special. You can just get them. They're like the cube bookshelves at IKEA. And I think both shelves together were like $300. They were not expensive. But it's not about the shelf you buy. It's about how you make it look. Anyway.
Lars asked, are the books arranged from favorite to least favorite, top to bottom in that sense?
Not really. More just how I like how they look. But it's authors clumped together in how I think their books look on average. So like James Easlington, I don't really love Shadow of What Was Lost, but this looks really good to be here, and I do plan on rereading them, so...
Oh, here goes.
The first volume of the Obsidian trilogy, Lackey and Mallory collab, sent to P.O. Box. Would love your take on its magic system if it fits into a blog.
So we had someone ask me about... What was it called?
Obsidian trilogy?
I have the package you sent me right now. What's his name? Bill.
Bill C.
It's on the floor. Let me take the phone. It's on the floor, Bill.
Just keep me out of it because I look like butt.
Bill, it's right by. You can't hear me right now, Bill, but it's on the floor. There's a whole bunch of Please Dear God Don't Be a Bomb boxes. We will be doing another round of it ASAP. Hey, do you guys want to see in my nose?
Gross. Give me that.
Okay, well, I just wanted them to see in my nose.
They don't need to see that. You already shoved a camera down your throat.
I did take the ear camera we bought on Twitch the other day, and I dropped it down my throat. I'm pretty sure they saw my uvula.
Grace says this would be a terrible organization style for a library.
Well,
but
I can see every book in like a glance, so I know where everything is.
And Grace, you should know, I'm very big into aesthetics. I like clean lines and I like certain color things. So in our house, there's a vertical bookshelf that probably is Daniel's normal nightmare, but I really like it because it aesthetically looks pleasing. He has to deal with me a lot of the times.
And I got a sword. And this is my Guts sword that I use for decoration. It's actually as heavy as Guts' real sword. I'm just really strong.
they say, wow, thigh and nose picks? What a treat.
And then up top, we have one of my favorite... Kayla, I need you angles.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to watch the chat too.
No, you're good. We have one of my favorite maps of all time. It's Tanchico Bay from the Wheel of Time. Love that. I got a Knight's Helm that I bought at a Ren Fair when I was a little drunk. Then we have another dragon, because you always have to have two dragons. You don't want your dragon to be lonely. That's very important. We have a reference to the girl with the dragon tattoo, my favorite thrillers. And then just some more art that I've bought that Kayla calls office art, because it doesn't go in the house.
Yes, that's my polite way of telling Daniel when I'm not a fan of a certain piece of art. I go, wow, that would look great in your office.
I also have a
knows.
cyberpunk thing over there that is very nice office art.
Take it off. It comes off.
Oh, right.
Bring
It's
it over.
Display.
Yeah, it's Display. Thank you, Display. This is also not sponsored, but we genuinely like their stuff.
And that's my cyberpunk art, and that's office art.
Yep, it is. It is. Looks beautiful in this space. I think it really adds color.
And then while we're just doing it, I get some people asking about equipment updates. So I will give you an equipment update. This is a Sony A6400. This is what I use to shoot all my videos. I got a lens for it that is a 0.25 millimeter. No, hold up. 16 millimeter lens. That's the depth of field that a photographer friend recommended to me, so it's what I use.
Quick thing for insert. Someone asks, no Witcher books. Do you not have Witcher books in your series? And then another person said, show the tattoos. Daniel has a video dedicated to exploring all his tattoos. If you're interested, you can go check it out on the channel.
If you just put in Daniel Green tattoos, it comes right on up. But I can still show you. I got the solar system on my chest. The look of disappointment. You didn't even have to show me. So then moving more through stuff. The desk is going to be replaced soon, so I won't even bother showing that. I'll just show my new desk when I get it. The mic I use, Caleb, if you wouldn't mind showing the mic. We have a Shure SMB, which I've been struggling with a little bit. I think it sounds really good. I just needed to buy a cloud lifter for it, so now I have a cloud lifter that makes it a little bit louder. So theoretically, though apparently when I started the stream, it was still really quiet. And then the greatest new addition to the office, the best thing, is our little goblin logo. Kayla got this for me, and it's maybe my favorite thing ever. We have our little goblin logo forever now on display, and it makes me really, really happy.
Oh no, why did I get demonetized? What did I do? What did I do?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Somebody said and demonetized. What did I do?
Oh, they were joking because I flashed the camera, babe.
Okay, thank goodness. Oh, I was so nervous.
Because we live in a sexist society, I can flash the camera, you cannot.
Yeah.
Now, if someone donates $4 billion...
Genuinely. At that point, yeah, that's fine.
All right. And what? There was other cool things. This is
deriving drunk sent a super chat and says, "Put the hand on the berserk sword as a guts roast."
I don't understand. Did I do what was asked?
I think they might have been talking about Towley's hand, but that hand is currently busy, so that hand cannot at this moment. No, Towley.
Because Guts lost his hand, and it's really funny that he suffers. Okay, sorry, that was...
Sorry, Kayla. Yeah, it was just a joke. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I was worried that I accidentally did something.
Okay, that goes there.
Oh, no, careful. Make sure you fist. Clip, make a fist.
I don't...
There you
yeah,
go.
fist is powerful. You're right. You want to be powerful.
Look at it. It said magical towel.
It is a magical towel.
Don't panic.
Don't panic. What's that? Oh, Red Letter Media. Okay. And, someone asked about Witcher books. The Witcher books, believe it or not, I have multiple bookshelves. So, this is about, I'd say, 2/3 of the books we own.
Well, we have 3 bookshelves in our bedroom that are fully stocked. We have 2 bookshelves in our living room that are fully stocked.
Okay, so this is half the books that I own.
Yeah, so
this is about half our books. So The Witcher are just in a different room. And unfortunately, because I don't want you guys to see our bedroom, I feel like that would be weird, you're not going to see those.
yeah, but like Daniel already had a large collection, and then I had about 700 books that I worked down to about 300 that I brought to Virginia. So...
we have a surprising
lot.
amount of books in Russian and Korean.
Yeah, I have a lot of versions. I have a lot of manga in Korean. I have a lot of literature in Russian. So if anyone's interested in reading some of those, you can certainly check them out.
If it ever turns out that I'm dating a spy, that'd be cool. So, I love you.
No, I'll let that silence ring for a little longer. Let's see. Someone says, let me see here. So regarding the Witcher books, because someone just posted, I don't know if it was an accidental. Yeah, we do have copies of Witcher books. I'm not going to lie, they're not my favorite books, so I don't mind that they're relegated to a different shelf than this one.
Well, you specifically said that you and the author have a blood feud, and that one day you will fight him to the death.
Yeah, it lasted for generations.
Yeah, so her family and this Stabatikowski, I don't even know, I still don't know how you say that guy's name, blood feud.
Becky says, have you tried Spanish?
Yeah, I took 8 years of Spanish.
Yeah, she's very impressive. I'm fake impressive. Kayla's really impressive.
No.
And then, okay, now we're
almost blew her cover.
Now we're going to play a really fun game. It's called Am I Gonna Get Demonetized Today? And we're going to end this stream by opening to a random Berserk panel. And if we have the wrong panel, we get demonetized and lose everything from this live stream.
I love this game, but also, yes, Daniel and I currently have plans for Dragonsteel for this year at the moment. So, yes.
Okay. All right. No matter what panel, my finger just... Okay, I'm going to do a random one. Close it up, close it up, close it up. Squiggy. All right. I'm going to open here. All right, so are we going to get demonetized? This is a fun game, all right? Is everyone down? Is everyone down for this game?
I'm genuinely nervous. I'm a little sweaty.
Oh.
Are we going to get demonetized?
I opened the eclipse, but I opened a fine part of the eclipse.
I don't even know how that's possible. How is that possible?
I opened the eclipse, but it's just okay.
Everyone's like, don't do it. This is how tragedies happen.
Regarding the bookshelf roast, tune in. It's coming very, very soon.
I love the odds of me opening the eclipse, which are already low, but then me opening to an okay panel in the eclipse.
A lot of people were like, this seems dangerous and unnecessary. Why did you do this?
I like to live dangerously.
This is a hard game to win.
I'm not here to win. I'm here to play. All All right. Well, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. That's the update. That's the tour. That's the Hitchhiker's Guide books. I think they do look the best out of shelf. I'm a little scared about how they're going to look with glare, but overall, super happy Daniel. I don't know about you. Are you super happy, Kayla?
Yeah, super happy Kayla. And,
Super happy Kayla, super happy Daniel.
Thanks everyone for being really patient. I'm sorry I don't have a gimbal yet. We're working to find one that we like, but
Yeah, we have a gimbal. We just hate it.
It's really bad. So next time, hopefully I'll be able to give you a smoother transition into shots.
Yeah, and anyone has a gimbal they recommend, just send us an email at kayla@danielbgreen.com because I don't know why. That's the second gimbal we've tried, and both have been awful.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. I'm gonna end the stream now. Kayla, you remembered to hack. You remembered to hack all their bank accounts while they watched, right?
Yeah, totally. I got that all covered.
Good.
Don't worry. Just
Okay. Did we got their bank account? All of them? Don't show me.
I'm
If
not.
they see my face, I'll get caught.
Okay. Yeah. No
All right.
worries.
I love you.